Thank you very much. We are back to part 3 now. I hope you've enjoyed, you've followed what we've been talking about there. Let's work at question 5 to 8 now together. Let's see what you managed to do, whether you were able to follow what I was sharing with you. Again, we are looking for one, they are both triangles. So number 1 is a tick, same shape. But now the second thing we look at the sizes now. Let's analyze it whichever way you see it. Whichever way you see it. To me, this side equals to that side. And what else? The side equals to that side. What else do you have? That side equals to that side. So there are 3 properties. Now we check triangle DEF. Is it congruent or not congruent? D, in other words, when you look at D, is between red and blue. So we must look for this angle which is between red and blue is X. Right? E is corresponding with angle Z there. E is down. No, E is down the red angle, the red side. E is down the red side. Right? E, let's check. Oh, the red side is 2 ways. There, which is your Y. Which is your Y, which is a double line indicating equal. And obviously now we use the last one, which is Z, which is your F here. They are congruent. What is the reason? It is a side equal to a side. We agree. Say a side equals to a side. We agree. A side equals to a side. We agree. And then we say a side equals to a side. In other words, we are giving reasons why they are congruent. Side, side, and a side. So it's important to know those properties, the symbol of mathematics. What does it mean if the lines are marked the same way? It means they are equal. That is very, very crucial. Okay, what else now? You can start anywhere. I see an angle here. I see another angle. Like I said, you can start anywhere. You can start with sides. Whatever you see, you can start with that side. Or I can even say, okay, I also see this side equals to this side. You know, you can go whichever way. And then from there, I say, okay, what do you see? We see differently. We learn differently. We see differently. That's what I see. You can see something else. You can see this side, that side, that side, that side, this angle, this angle. So it's many different ways. Whatever you see, you're looking for whatever is equal, because remember our mission is the shapes, triangle the same. We need to look at 3 things that are equal. Right. What do we have here? I have your T, which is W in this case. Then where's your U? U is down here opposite the red side. Opposite red side is X. V next to each other here on the triangle. Therefore, that's your V. But why are they congruent? Why are they congruent? It's an angle, the same. I mean equal. Is a side, equal. Then it's angles equal. You see, that's all you must have done, and I'm sure you must have done it. You must have got it correctly. Now let's go to question 7. 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 Again, what do you have? I see 90 degrees. It's so... What else do you have? I see the hypotenuse. Then you can end there. Or you can say, okay, hypotenuse and a length equal. Right? Or you can say, let's do it differently as well. I see an angle here. I see an angle here. Which one is it? Okay. And the figure is a little bit not clearer, but okay. We can say, okay, let's look at this side and this side. Let's look at angle and angle. Then is that side equals to that side? Yes, this one equals to that one. So you can, like I said, you can do it in many different ways to show your congruency there. Let's look at this one that looks like a parallelogram. You don't assume it looks like. It's not necessarily. Maybe after that you can say it's a parallelogram. Always don't assume that when something looks like, therefore it should be. Triangle CDE. CDE. That's what we're looking for. Already you see this one is equals to this one. And it's a four-sided figure. If it's a four-sided figure, if opposite sides are equal, therefore it's a parallelogram. It's only then you can say it's a parallelogram. Because you have to convince us mathematically. Where else you want to go now? It's up to you. Spoil for choice, alternating angles, whatever. We can say this side, opposite, it's indicated anyway. And like I said, if two opposite sides are equal, it's a parallelogram. Therefore, this side is equal to this side. So you've got two there. What else? They are sharing this side. It's a common side. It's a common side. Therefore, triangle CDE is congruent to triangle F. After F, where's the D? The D is here, and then it's an E. C, D, E, F, E, D. Congruent. Why are they congruent? Angle is side angle. Side angle. Side angle. Like I said, you can do it in so many ways. It depends what you see. You can see a side, angle, and a side. That one as well. You can say side, angle, and a side, or even a common side. So there are so many ways. So it's important to understand all the properties, of congruency, all the properties of congruency, to understand all the properties of congruency. Right? That's what we've been working at now. You just remember a side, an angle between the sides. A side, an angle between them. An angle and a side between them. So just making it easy. Side, there must be an angle between. Right? Angles, there must be equal angle between. So they are all equal. So that's how you remember yourself. You are looking for those kind of things. Right? Side, angle, side. Side, angle, side, angle. Angle, side, angle. Angle, side, angle. That one is not clear, but that's basically what we've been going through. Baby, before we go there, let's go back to the, let's see, do we see any congruency in these quadrilaterals? Yes, already you see side and a side of these two triangles. Side and a side, an angle. Already you see them now. Already you can see that. This side equals to that side. That side equals to that side. Because it's a rhombus, opposite sides are equal. So it's important to be able, the properties as well are very, very crucial. Let's look at this one. AED. AED. Let's compare AED. AED. Ne? And DEC. Let's start. AED, this side is equals to this side. Right. From there, is there anything else? This side is not equal to that side. So you can see these bigger triangles, they are same shape, equal in all respects. These smaller triangles, they are same shape, equal in all respects. Therefore, the smaller triangles are congruent, bigger triangles are congruent, but smaller triangle is not congruent to the bigger triangle. That's what is important. Same here. The triangles facing each other, congruent. Triangles facing each other, congruent. Let's go to the kite. The small triangle on the left, congruent to the small triangle on the left, on the right. Bigger triangle on the left, congruent to the bigger triangle on the right. The whole triangle AB is congruent to DCP. So properties will help you a great deal. So it's important to go and do properties. You must always go and look and have understanding of those properties. Right. Now let's see how they are asked in your questions. Let's see what kind of questions we get after understanding the properties of quadrilaterals. This looks like what? It looks like a kite, but we are not sure whether it's a kite. That one, and it's a four-sided figure, it's a quadrilateral. That one is a four-sided figure, it's a quadrilateral. It looks like a rectangle, but we are not sure. You should not assume mathematics. Yes, you are right, it looks like. Yes. But in maths, we prove. Never ever. In mathematics, we prove. It looks like a kite and a rectangle. Okay. And my advice, get yourself colored pens. You know, they're very useful. They make life easy. They make you see more, identify, see what is equals to what. You know, it makes life colorful. It makes also maths very colorful. So my advice, get yourself crayons. Maybe you can just avoid green and red because teachers use this to mark, and use any other color to assist yourself. Now let's see, let's understand. It's important to read. Some people believe maths is not for reading. You read. Get the information. Now it starts. A, B, C, D is a rectangle. Already they tell you this is 90 degrees. And I mark it already. This is 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. You see, already now you make it mathematical. H and F are midpoints. H is a middle point on this line, which tells you this side is equal to this side. You mark it already you mark it. All right? And then they say F is also a midpoint. Therefore, F, because remember it's a rectangle. If it's a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. Therefore, the middle points are equal. Therefore, this side is equal to this side. You see, the color is assisting you. It's either you write which is equal, it's going to take a long time, or you just mark and indicate. So it's important to read. You know, what do you have? You know, when you want to cook something, a recipe, you want to see what do you have. Banana bread, do you have eggs? What do you have? What do you have? I've got all the ingredients, therefore you can make a banana bread. Or what is not there. That's why it's important to read. Right. Now they say DG is equal to AE. DG. Right? You must mark. DG equals to AE. Yes, already these two triangles are congruent. Already you can see they are congruent. Because now you know what is congruency. And side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. Already you know they are equal in all respects. Which also tells you that this side is equal to this side. Already it's telling you. Already it's saying to you, this side, because they are congruent. So they must be same. And it's also telling you this guy might be a kite because adjacent sides are equal already. It might be a kite. We will see. So please, your color, you know, it makes life, maths a little bit exciting. Colorful, they say in English. What else do we know? What else are we given there? AB is 44. All of AB is 44. In English, they say, do you get a picture? And if they ask you that question, they say, do you understand? So give yourself a picture. Understand what is happening in front of you. Right? It's better you understand what you're dealing with. You know your recipe, what you have in front of you. What else are we given? We are also given that BC is 24. So we are given BC is 24. And if BC is 24, already because of, there's a midpoint somewhere, therefore, this is 12, this is 12, CF is 12, FB is 12, DH is 12, HA is 12. Because remember what I said, you have to know the properties. This is a rectangle, therefore opposite sides are equal. Otherwise, if you don't know properties of the quadrilaterals and triangles, you won't get anywhere. Anyway, you won't get anywhere. That's it. That's the information that we are giving. Now they ask you, find the length of EH. Very interesting. Very interesting now. That's mathematics. Mathematics, it helps you to solve problems. Now, what do you have? You have this one as 12. Let's see what else we have. Okay, you see now. This one. You see, that's always the problem. You miss some information, you won't be able to do your banana bread. If you don't see the egg somewhere there, then you won't be able to do a banana bread because you need eggs. You see, I missed this one. Genuinely missed it. That is why I was struggling now. So DG is 9, DG is 9. Now it makes life better. So you see, it's important to read everything. Now is EH. Now let's look, what is EH? EH is a side opposite 90 degrees. Therefore, it's a hypotenuse. And it's in a triangle. And if it's in a triangle, we use Pythagoras. Therefore, according to our Pythagoras, okay, EH squared as a hypotenuse equals to HA squared plus hypotenuse equals to HA squared plus AE squared. You see, you look at the relationship and explain the relationship. You see, this information is here. As long as you understand the language that this hypotenuse is a side opposite 90 degrees. And in 90 degrees, on a right angle triangle, where is hypotenuse, I can do Pythagoras. Therefore, AH squared is your 12 squared. AE squared is your 9 squared, which is 144 plus 81. Right? Which is a 5, a 12, and a 2. And a 2. Therefore, you want the square root of 225. You want the square root of 225. You want the square root of 225. And I don't have my calculator with me. So what do? So you need your calculator in examinations. Can I use prime factors? Use mathematics as a tool. Let's see how 2 does not divide here. Let's see, does 3 divide? Yes, it does. Therefore, I'll say 3. 3 into 21, 7 times. No, 7 times into 15, 3 times. Is that it? Let's use 5 and see what happens with 5. 2 to 5. I think it's 15, but let's just verify it. 2 to 5. How many 5s in 22, 4, and 5? How many 5s here? How many 5s? 9 of them. How many 3s there? 3 of them. How many 3s there? 1. Therefore, what are your factors? 25 by 9. And the square root of 25 is 5. Square root of 9 is 3. Therefore, it's your 15. But of course, you need your calculator, so it's a 15 there. Right? We've got our EH, which is covered. And remember, because we know these sides are equal already. Therefore, you have done your EH. Now they're looking for GH. GH. Already, because you have calculated in EH, and already because of congruency, you know they are equal. Therefore, that is 15. But you see, what heartbreaking or frustrating with this question? If you don't know one thing, you're in trouble. If you know that congruency, that these sides are equal, you are in trouble. If you don't know your Pythagoras, you are in trouble. If you don't know properties of rectangles, you are in trouble. So you won't go beyond here. Not at all. Right, GF. GF, same thing. Remember, we're given that side is 44. So we need that side. So if this is 44, 44 minus 9 is 35. Am I right? 44 minus 9 is 35. This is 9. Let's make sure this is 9. Yeah, that's 35. In other words, you're still going to use your Pythagoras and calculate. To calculate, you use your Pythagoras here. And then if you find that side, you know this side. So that is why I'm saying it's important to know your properties. Already we know this side is equal to that side. Already we know this angle and this. So you already see here this, because of congruency, this guy is equal to this guy. Right? And properties of a kite: adjacent sides equal. Sides next to each other. Sides next to each other are equal, which answer the next question. What kind of quadrilateral is EFGH? Yes, we see this side, adjacent sides are equal. But if you don't know the properties of a kite, you won't be able to say this is a kite. Properties, you need to focus on properties. Now they are looking for perimeter of EFGH. What is perimeter? Remember, I said the outskirts, your fence, your surroundings. EFGH. Right? Obviously, this side is 30, and whatever you get out of Pythagoras there, so it's this value plus this value plus this value plus this value. You add them to get your perimeter. Let's close it with proving congruency. Already, I think we have done it. Prove that FCG is congruent to FBE. You see, because you have marked already. You have marked already. This side equals to that side. Triangle FCG. Congruency. Therefore, that side equals to that side. GC equals to EB. We have proven that. CF equals to FB. You have proven that. It's another side. EB equals to GC. Therefore, it's side. Or you can also say 90 hypotenuse, whichever way you see it. Therefore, FCG is congruent to FBE. So within this question, your properties of quadrilateral. Within this question, you need to know your Pythagoras. Within this question, you need to know your perimeter. Within this question, you need to know your congruency. Right? That's where we are. Now let's look at this one during break, similar, so that we can quickly do similarity and some questions. Now we'll be having, while we're having a break, we'll be preparing for part 4 now. After here, we'll be doing part 4. Just look at similarity, what is similar, what is not similar, and then we'll be doing similarity and exercises and closing it for the day.